In a world filled with advice about kindness and prioritizing others, we seldom hear about the potential risks of being excessively generous. The prevailing notion that giving is its reward often neglects the hazards of depleting oneself emotionally and financially. This narrative explores the Stoic perspective on generosity, highlighting 8 potential pitfalls that may arise when kindness goes unchecked. Furthermore, we'll delve into 4 robust strategies inspired by Stoic principles to safeguard oneself from exploitation. 1. High expectations for others. Stoicism teaches the importance of embracing reality and finding contentment within oneself. The Stoic idea here is to avoid attaching one's happiness to external factors, including the actions of others. Instead of expecting reciprocation, individuals are encouraged to give freely without anticipating a specific response. This lesson is about practicing emotional resilience, understanding that disappointment arises from unrealistic expectations, and cultivating an internal sense of tranquility. Practical application. When practicing generosity, focus on the act itself rather than anticipating how others will respond. Release attachment to specific outcomes, allowing the joy of giving to be its reward. By managing expectations, individuals can avoid disappointment and foster a more sustainable and fulfilling approach to generosity. 2. Dependency on constant giving. Stoicism emphasizes moderation in all things, including generosity. The lesson here is to recognize the importance of maintaining a balance between giving and ensuring that others take responsibility for their own lives. Constant giving can create a dependency cycle where recipients become reliant on external assistance. By promoting self-sufficiency, individuals contribute to the overall well-being of both themselves and those they seek to help. Practical application. Practice discernment in assessing the needs of others. Instead of providing constant, unrestricted assistance, encourage independence and personal responsibility. This involves setting boundaries and guiding others towards self-reliance, fostering an environment of mutual support. 3. Disregard for personal goals. Stoicism advocates for living following reason and virtue. The lesson here is to prioritize personal goals and responsibilities, ensuring that generosity doesn't come at the expense of one's well-being. By putting one's obligations first, individuals can maintain a sense of identity and purpose while still contributing positively to the lives of others. Practical application. Regularly assess personal goals and commitments. Prioritize tasks and responsibilities, and be intentional about allocating time for self-care. By striking a balance between personal and altruistic endeavors, individuals can avoid neglecting their own needs while still making a positive impact on the lives of others. 4. Emotional burnout. Maintaining inner tranquility is a central theme in Stoicism. The lesson here is to be mindful of the potential for emotional burnout when engaging in excessive giving. Stoicism encourages individuals to be aware of their emotional state and to practice self-care to prevent exhaustion and maintain a sense of calm amid life's challenges. Practical application. Develop self-awareness regarding emotional well-being. Regularly assess energy levels and emotional resilience. Implement self-care practices to recharge and maintain mental equilibrium. Recognize that sustained generosity requires a foundation of personal well-being. 5. Perceived weakness. Stoicism emphasizes strength and self-discipline. The lesson here is to avoid behaviors that may be perceived as weaknesses, such as excessive accommodation or an inability to set boundaries. By practicing self-control and communicating self-respect, individuals can navigate generosity without compromising their perceived strength. Practical application. Practice setting clear boundaries and saying no when necessary. Communicate assertively while maintaining empathy. Stoicism teaches that true strength lies in disciplined actions, and by demonstrating self-control, individuals can avoid being perceived as weak. 6. Attracting takers, not givers. Discernment in relationships is a Stoic virtue. The lesson here is to be selective in choosing whom to help. By exercising self-control and perspective, individuals can distinguish between genuine relationships and those that may seek to exploit kindness. This lesson emphasizes the importance of wise judgment in directing generosity toward those who reciprocate positively. Practical application. Assess the motives and intentions of those seeking assistance. Be discerning in choosing where to invest time and energy. By aligning generosity with discernment, individuals can contribute to positive relationships while avoiding exploitation by opportunistic individuals. 7. Potential addiction to helping. Stoicism encourages self-discipline to avoid detrimental habits. The lesson here is to recognize the potential for addictive behaviors when the need for validation through helping others becomes excessive. By understanding the balance between giving and maintaining personal well-being, individuals can avoid the pitfalls of addictive patterns. Practical application. Reflect on the motivation behind acts of generosity. Ensure that giving is a conscious choice rather than a compulsive behavior. By maintaining self-awareness and exercising moderation, individuals can prevent the development of addictive patterns associated with excessive helping. 8. Skepticism and unwarranted accusations. Stoicism emphasizes doing good irrespective of others' opinions. The lesson here is to build a positive image grounded in steadfast adherence to principles. By focusing on living in line with one's beliefs, individuals can withstand unwarranted skepticism or accusations, promoting genuine virtue. Practical application. Align actions with principles and remain steadfast in ethical behavior. Recognize that skepticism may arise, but a consistent commitment to virtuous living will build a positive reputation over time. Stoicism teaches that integrity and authenticity can withstand baseless criticisms. In summary, Stoicism provides a rich philosophical framework for navigating the complexities of generosity. By understanding and embodying these lessons, individuals can cultivate a balanced approach to giving, ensuring that their actions contribute positively to both their well-being and the well-being of others. Stoicism's emphasis on self-awareness, moderation, discernment, and ethical living provides timeless wisdom for those seeking a fulfilling and purposeful life.